It's time! You are watching the FM Senpai, the Bate Beast, Celando Escobar, a Minesweeper champion, Geography champion, and Streamer Showdown champion, Vice Captain America himself, Has anybody just seen the best regen face pack ever made anywhere? Has anybody? I haven't seen the best regen face pack ever made anywhere. Do you?
21 face pack. Stay safe over Thanksgiving.
I will. Thank you so much, guys. The hype is unreal. We're super excited for this new face pack for the merch. We're going to get to all of it. Thank you so much to Starbud Paul for the Prime, for Quick Trip Jesus for the Twitch Prime. Make sure you guys get the subscriber section of the Discord. Henri, thank you for these 6 months.
Started watching back at the beginning of the pandemic. I must say, best 8 months of lurking and learning how to play FM from the best FM Senpai.
Love that. Thank you so much, guys. The hype is unreal. We've got so many fun things to talk about today. Henri, congratulations on your silver bacon. Mike City FC, thank you for the 5 months. You're only 1 month away from that silver bacon. Nutterman with the 6 months. Let's go. Sam with 100 biddies. Nomus, welcome to the Hammers. Mombot with the 5 gifted. Dre Punk with the 10 gifted subs. Read the Mead with the 5 gifted subs. Servalor with the 5 months, only 1 month away from that silver bacon. Nick Veazey's 2 months away. He is the reigning, defending Champions League champion, and he's got 4 months sub to the Hammers. Thank you to an anonymous gifter for throwing around 1 gifted sub. Thank you to AR Miller for the 8 months. Oh, thank you for watching since the beginning of the pandemic. My guy Exotic with the 1 gifted. Servalor with the 2 gifted. Anonymous gifter dropping the 1. Random John with the gifted sub. Servalor, thank you for the 2. Exotic Random John, thank you for the gifted subs. To Tigers Fan with the 200 bits. Pound Sorter with the 5 months on the Twitch Prime. And the hype train is past level 5, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a... Yes, please. Let's go, chat. Holy smokes. And that means a lot, and we strive to deserve that hype, chat. And you're like, what does he mean? What does he mean when he says he just strives to deserve, he strives?
Saving up my money now so that I can get my bacon silvered by the local blacksmith next month.
Phone Sorter's gonna get their bacon silvered by the local blacksmith. That sounds like a wonderful time. Carter Epstein with the 2 gifted subs. Welcome to the Hammers. If you get one of these gifted subs, if you're joining for the first time, you're subbing, make sure you get in the subscriber section of the Discord to take advantage of all the perks of being in the Hammers. Hang out with me and the other people in the lounge, playing the Champions League, playing a bunch of different games that are going on in there. This is crazy. Trey got 200% on the level 5 on the hype train. Mr. Mower, thank you for the 2 months. Sayus, thank you for the gifted sub and sharing the love. Carter, thank you again for the 2 gifted subs. Battenberg, thank you for the 4 months. The Twitch Prime, I'm looking fresh, my guy. Thank you. Tom Yo, thank you for the 4 months. Anonymous gifter, we got another anonymous gifter dropping a gifted sub. Thank you for that. And Paz, thank you for the 5 months. 5, Paz, with the Twitch Prime. Z, remember me? Just wanted to thank you for introducing me to that girl one day, said Captain Cheers. Now we're 2 months together. Some people call me Cupid. That's all I'm saying. Some people call me Cupid. So, guys, today there's a lot of special things going on. We've got one. This is my last stream for a week. Next stream is going to be on December 2nd. This is my last stream until December 2nd. I'm going home for Thanksgiving for a week. The videos will still be coming out. We got them filmed. It's going to be awesome. We've got a...
Looking fresh, my guy.
Oh, we were just catching up on that. Thank you. The videos are going to be coming out for Thanksgiving. we've done a thing where, Thanksgiving is a time of coming together. We've got a collaboration week. I've got a video with 3 different people that you guys want me to have a video with that's going to come out over the next week while I'm on Thanksgiving break. It's going to be awesome. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. 3 different collaboration videos over the course of the week to celebrate Thanksgiving. I will be home and, of course, not actually there. Have a magic Thanksgiving, I will. But what we're going to look at today, one, we are going to reveal the merch. I'm going to show you where it is. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and you are going to have the opportunity to buy the first Zealand merch. And this is awesome. They came to me. They wanted to do a deal. They were like, hey, I think we can make some awesome merch for you. And I was like, cool. Like, what? They came with me with designs, with plans. We're one of the feature streamers.
Wanna give me sub?
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you to yourself. Thank you to David for the 50 bits. Thank you to Logan. And Logan, I already thanked you.
Football Manager reminds me of Shrek.
This version? Yeah, I can understand that. That's one of the best hype trains this channel has ever had, chat, to be excited. Then, of course, we are going to take a sneak peek for the first time at a face pack that we have spent 6 months developing. A team of 5 people has spent half a year developing a regen face pack, and you are going to get the first look at that now. Well, not immediately. I should probably get into the bottom corner. Oh, Eternal Stewie, thank you for the gifted sub. Logan, thank you for gifting another one. Ollie, thank you again. Rambling Epic, thank you for the 510 bits right there. And Luke Blank, thank you for the 5 months. I am always determined to make sure I thank everybody that wants to become a part of the Hammers, wants to help out the stream, allows this to be my full-time job, making awesome stuff for you.
Very excited for the face pack and your new merch. Congrats, man. You deserve it. Keep on grinding.
No, it's never a grind. If it ever turns into a grind, you're doing the wrong thing, man. This is the most awesome job in the world. Is the face pack just your face? Yes, it is. So I actually tweeted about it. I hate tweeting go live messages, but I did tweet about it. So the face pack is actually live now. So if you go exclamation point merch in the chat, up the merch, exclamation point merch in the chat. Can you spell merch, chat? Do you know how to spell merch? It's right there. It's right there. It's also just below the chat, right here. It's amazing how that works. It's right here. And so this is it. This is the store, High Score Tees, Zealand. And when you come to the website, which is super cool, they're still like just coming out. They reached out to me to be one of their like launching streamers. It works. It ships all over the world. They've got a station in Europe. They got a station
for Christmas. I said my favorite thing in the world, a recording of Zealand saying Zlatan.
Zlatan. Zlatan! Merry Christmas. Thank you for the 6 months, Robin. I appreciate it. Jeff, thank you so much for the 4 as well. Congrats on the silver bacon to Robin and to Adam. So this is the store. This is the website, High Score Tees. These dudes reached out to me. They're just getting started, and one of the guys was actually a fan. He watched the streams, and he was like, hey, we'd love to have you involved. And I was like, I'd always turn these people down. But now when you open up the streamer section, there's some,
baby.
You open up the streamer section, right? There's some sexy dude named Zealand down here in the streamers section. And then you go down there, clean your desktop. Eventually. We'll get around to it. And then these are all of your different options. So we have we've got 14 different things made up, right? One of them is even modeled by my grandfather, as you can see right here, the striped jersey, which I think is just, I honestly think that might be the coolest one. Of course, you had to get your grandfather in to model it. And then the dog, when you hover over it, the dog is the other model for this one. So that's beautiful. We stream on Christmas. Now, I'm taking a week break around Christmas, too, because I'm not going to be near my computer. I'm going to go and leave over. Am I late for the face pack? No, we have not looked at the face pack yet. Floridamir, thank you so much for the 8 months. McMurph, thank you for the gifted sub.
In the face pack? If not, you should add the dog.
You should add the dog to the face pack. Maybe I will. Uke Nukem, thank you for the 4 months. As part of an elite online gaming community. Greatest models I ever sub. Yeah, thank you to everybody that's gifted subs. McMurph, just the latest. And if you did get gifted a sub, make sure you get in the subscribers section of the Discord. So these are all of the different options. We have kind of a classic t-shirt. We've got it in 3 different colors. This is probably, that's just your bread and butter. But like I said, I'm not just going to have like, you know, I wanted it to be cool. I didn't want it to be just like a logo on there. So we've got 2 different jerseys made up. Right, this is the first jersey. So it looks like that. You got nothing on the back. Right. I liked this one a lot. I liked it more. A lot of people said they liked this one better, and I do think it's really cool. That's the one that I got initially when they sent me samples. They're like, what jersey do you want? I was like, this one. And I thought it was really cool too. But that's that. Those are the jerseys, right? And then you have your shirts. You've got a coffee mug, right? You've got a long sleeve tee, which I've living in Syracuse, have become a huge fan of the long sleeve tees, to be perfectly honest. You've got a hoodie, which you've got the split name on the hoodie. And then you've also got my brother here modeling his off here against this brick wall, looking absolutely ravishing in this Zealand hoodie. This is definitely the best hoodie. We've had a lot of fun things made up. This is definitely the best hoodie right here. You can also get that design on a shirt. They threw this one to me. I thought it was hilarious. You get 3 different colors. It's kind of like the Ben Diego one, but it's cooler. And then you have this different stylized way to do the t-shirt. And then you have another hoodie, which is the straight up and down name that they sent to me initially. And then the other shirt style you have is you've got the name on the side. We've got 2 different versions of that. We've got my dad, the Jeffrey, modeling his off. Really, he's look at this modeling skill. That is a fit man. He's only 30 years old, of course. That is a fit man at 30 years old. Very fit. If you buy the shirt, the man comes with it for no extra charge. Just thought I'd let you know that does make it. There's 740 people here. Okay, I'm padding my numbers. I'm literally doing a stream where we look at merch and look at a face pack, and there are 740 people here. When did this become a thing, chat? Yeah. The Jeffrey actually comes with the shirt. I think this looks really cool. It's got like a retro, bit of a retro feel. I like the way they did the A. We went through a lot of different designs, and these were the ones that I picked out. This company. Did you hear that? I have a nudes folder on my desktop. There's definitely not nudes in it. I named folders really funny things. I kind of want to see what's in it though. Where is it? You lied. I totally would have believed that too. Somebody was like, you should hide the nudes folder in your desktop. So I just named folders stupid things. Like the other day, I think I was filming a video. I made a folder named Huge Peen. I don't know why. It's so much more interesting to just name them random things, because honestly, I used to do it so that during stream, somebody would see that and be like, what's in there, you know? And then you'd open it and it'd be like a picture of, just something stupid. I didn't remember. Does that make sense? Sort of, not really. My filing system is very weird. I was explaining it to a friend the other day. I have a very strange filing. What is that noise? You're hearing that, right? Oh, it's the stream pop-up when somebody buys a shirt. Why is that the noise, dude? It's confusing. Oh, dude, it's scaring the crap out of me.
E and sexy 1, Z and sexy 2.
I know. Why is that the noise? Thank you guys for buying the shirts. That's why the notifications are going off. They sent me the thing and they were like, this is the notification for when somebody buys a shirt. They're like, this is it, but I'd never seen it. Yeah, and then it's just like, and you're like, excuse me? Totally keeping it. No, the way it works is like, since I'm like one of their sponsored partners or whatever, they made it and sent it to me. Like they made the notification, sent it to me. I'd never seen it. They were just like, this is the notification for when we buy a shirt. I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And so I just put it in. Leaving that OnlyFans tab open. Bro, you know it. Have you ever actually visited OnlyFans as a website? Very, very interesting. I did for the first time the other day. Not for like subscribing purposes. I was just like, I'd never actually been on OnlyFans. I just went and like, okay, this is. It's like looking around. They got a bunch of recommended dudes on the side. I'm like, man, Google, who do you think I am? It's 21st century though, so.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Viewer just purchased product Tile. Nice. That is such a meme, dude. That is such a meme. That is like literally the funniest notification I've ever seen. Like, that is so disturbing. Yes. That's literally what it is. It's yes. Viewer has purchased product Tile. Thank you guys for buying. There's a lot of people buying merch and stuff. It's all super cool. Then of course we've got the mug. That's got the mug looks really good actually. My mom already has it. Yeah, that's what we have. They said we wanted to start with 14. They're going to look to expand it, of course. And it's just super cool that they wanted to work with me. That they knew we had a lot of people. We had a lot of. They knew we had a lot of people that might want to get involved. The Clopter, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime and welcome to the Hammers. And Show Stealer, thank you for the seven months. Zealand After Dark, just browsing OnlyFans and Regions. Boy, you know it. That's exactly, that's hilarious. Sub at OnlyFans now for $420.69. Welcome to the internet. My name is Zealand. So that's it. We're going to have more designs that are coming out. I'm going to have a sweater. We're gonna have a sweater made for Christmas, for the holiday season, for sweater purposes. I don't know, like, but it's gonna be out. The point is it's out before the Christmas buying season. It's not a lot of people buy things. The sweater will be out for that stretch. I know we got people from all over the world. You didn't gift one shirt like in a contest, dude. We're gonna do a lot of contests. One is obviously the first one when we get back, when I get back from Thanksgiving break. Is going to be the 4 people that follow the Instagram are going to be randomly selected to compete for a free copy of FM21. I have no idea what the challenge is, but I know it'll be hilarious. I haven't decided yet. Oh, that sweater best be ugly, dude. It's going to be my face on it. That's all you need right there. It's just going to be my face right in the middle. Just. Boom. That right on a sweater. I already follow you on Instagram. Great, baby. Yes. And you got a sneak peek at what a few of these look like. If you followed the Instagram, I did post yesterday. I don't post a lot on Instagram, but I've remembered now. You know, I'm an influencer. I did remember now to put that stuff up. So, naming college mascots. Oh. Yeah, but most of the people that follow at Instagram don't even know one college mascot. That would be interesting. Hey man, love the vids. Your YouTube and Twitch got me to love FM again. First time watching live. Well, King, welcome. And thank you to Simon for the 100 bits, my guy. Just put your dad's belly out in the front with your head in the back, just watching. That would be. That's the sweater. Right there. That's the sweater. Syracuse Orange. Well, you would win.
It's been a glorious 5 months.
Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Louis. Thank you for being a part of the Hammers for 5 months. You got 1 month until you hit that silver bacon, man. It's hot stuff. Joining late, been stalking. Okay. Oh, are you stalking? God, this is so cool, right? I'm in the street, like, I don't know. I just think that's so cool. It's like new to me. Streamers. Notification, dude. This kills me every time. Oh, dude. Yes. Yes. It literally will never get old. It's just the funniest thing. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. They sent it to me. I was like, "Hey, can you have it done by today?" And they're like, "Yeah, we'll sprint something out." And they sprinted that. They sprinted that out, and that's what it is, dude. Oh. What a time. All right, you guys ready to look at the face pack a little bit? Get your first look at the face pack. Video comes out tomorrow about the face pack, obviously.
Yeah.
That's so funny. What is that notification, dude? Helen, will you chill? What is that clip? That was on Instagram. I love that clip.
Now that's not even similar to the t-shirt sound. 7 months, man.
I like how you anticipated the problem. Roscoe, I give you the 7 months, my guy. Let's go to Instagram. I want to watch that clip. I don't remember that clip. Profile. There's me. Look at me cheesing. Where is it? Oh, it's this one, right?
Feels like yesterday that I joined the club less than 3 easy in hammer time.
Kiesel! Thank you so much for the 4 months. Feels like yesterday. Well, you've got the third of the year in the hammers, Kiesel, and you're just 2 months away from the illustrious, that veteran's silver bacon in the chat. What is it? Well, we're loading into the game. Well, this was the video. Yeah, of course I'm doing it on my own. This is the video. Freaking terrified. That is the scaredest I've been in a long
Phasmophobia on
time.
Halloween.
That, oh my. I don't know if I'm physically and emotionally ready. Holy shit! Jesus! I've been in here for 3 seconds. Will you chill? Yeah, that's it. I've never been more scared in my life, man. I have never been more scared in my life. All right, so the Regen face pack will be available with the release of the video tomorrow. I just want to say a couple of things about it. One is Football Manager really has never seen anything like this before. I don't think a group of people have ever... I don't think a group of people have ever been organized in a way where they have like elite skill sets and just this incredible determination to do something that literally nobody has done before. It is not a Steam Workshop download, no. The face packs are large files. They need to be hosted. So it'll be on FM base. Of course, they're still the place that we love to host. I all did help, yes. It's still on FM base, and yeah, the folder. There's just like a bunch of random stuff in here. Like, how about this? This is the best auto-generated thumbnail YouTube's ever made for me, but that's not important. So it'll be hosted on FM base. It'll be available to download at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow if we don't hit any further hiccups. We have one more change to the UI that we need to make. So there are 2 things going on.
Hey Zealand, I love your content as it helps me through my depression, and I hope everything is going good with you.
Yo, Nanku. My guy, I'm just glad I'm able to make your day a little better. Thank you so much for the $100. I'm hit it again. Thank you so much for the $100. I am glad I'm able to make your day a little better. Even just a little bit. You know, it's funny when you do this streaming stuff, you never think about it that way. You're always so like in this, you know, you're in the streaming, you get fired up, like time to stream. Here we go. 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. Yes. You don't realize the impact you're able to have on other people to hear something like that, Nanku. I'm just glad that is even possible in the modern world, and with all the stuff going on around the world, for that to be possible, and for you to just want to donate $100 for that reason, that is insane. Thank you. And I will continue to strive to be worthy of that sort of thing, right? That's what we're here for. That's why we worked so hard for 6 months to put together this face pack. A dude named, so this is the guy that started it all, a guy named Samurai. So I make sure I don't accidentally show you something I'm not supposed to show you. There's a guy named Samurai that reached out to me, sent me a DM, and he was like, hey, I think we can do this. He was like, hey, I believe that we can, if you, it was like in March. He was like, I think that if we really applied ourselves, we would be able to make a face pack with AI generated real faces. And I was like, you know, you just said what? It's like, no, I seriously think we can make a face pack with AI generated faces. How out there does that sound, right? You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for saluting Nanku. The eyebrows looking better and better every day. Shut up, man. And then Sam brought in a guy named Gestalt. And then Gestalt and Sam brought in Chrysler and Riddick. And out of that, with those 4 people, with the mods, right? With Eyal, with Seabergs, Bruce, myself, just a very tiny bit. Over the next 6 months, we were able to train. We were able to train an AI to generate real faces that aren't real. And that's a small part of it. Gestalt worked on a UI that makes installing this super easy. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Can you tell me why you had to cut the face off that didn't think it was very realistic in the movie? And it turns out it's pretty realistic.
Oh, thank you for the $5 donation. That's an excellent quote. Hybrids, I got to go to, not going to lie, Z, last year was horrible for me. This year's been a lot better. You have been a huge part of that. There is no way I'll ever be able to thank you enough for that, but damn, dude, thanks, man. Hybrid, hearing that sort of stuff, thank you so much for just being a part of being here, and I'm glad that you're able to get a lot out of being here. Next year is certainly going to be better than this year, right? Huh? So that's what the face pack is composed of. And where did I save this? I wanted to... so this is the face pack. Where is it? Football Manager, graphics, faces, the new GAN version 2. Yo, Nanku, with the 9 gifted subs, we stan. We stan Nanku with the 9 gifteds. Oh, you just got gifted a sub. Make sure you get the subscriber section of the Discord. Much love to Nanku. Much love to Hybrid and everybody else that might not be having the best time right now. When we're here, we're having the best time. That's it. When you're watching the videos, we're having the best time. When you're in the Discord setting up some games in that gaming channel, we're having the best time. That's what we're looking for. That's all we're looking for. Nanku's out here making plays. Nanku's taking big steps to being an elite hammer. That's for sure. In terms of the lore of hammers and how much bacon you get for donating $100, to be honest, in terms of the overall hammer standings, like this, like those loyalty point stuffs. Big up, Nanku. Yes. I'm currently learning about machine learning and AI while studying computer science at college in the UK. I'll let you know, Callum. I haven't got my real player face packs yet. I'll make a video about how to install them, and I'll get them from somewhere, figure out which the best ones are, and then that'll be good. Thank you again, Nanku. And to those 9 people that were lucky enough to get a sub, enjoy the emotes, the bacon, and enjoy the subscriber section of the Discord and everything. So these are the ethnicities that we've broken it off into. With each version that comes out, we're going to have more and more refinement. So to be more and more refined, we'll have more and more ethnicities available. And Every nation in the world is covered under these ethnicities in the face pack. So that's how it works. So every nation in the world is covered under these ethnicities. We have African, Asian, Caucasian, Central European, Eastern Europe, Central Asia, Italian, Mediterranean, Middle East, North Africa, Middle East, South Asia, South America, no African influence, Scandinavia, Southeast Asian, South American overall, Spanish, Mediterranean, Yugoslav, Greek. Which obviously is just kind of funny. No Texan. Unbelievable, I know. Thank you for the 100 bits to Simon BKY. I appreciate it, my guy. So those are the different ethnicities that we have. Behind each of these folders are a lot of machine generated faces that are not real. The game is fully out now. Yes, Turnbull. Came out yesterday. Classifying Turkish faces must be a pain then. So there are layers to this. Yes, this face pack is a regen face pack. This is quite simply the coolest thing I've ever seen around Football Manager, and we were able to make it. Thanks to Sam and Gestalt Chrysler. Kyle, thank you for continuing your gifted sub. Hey, that's the high score tease guy. The guy that reached out to me to make this merch. And one of the guys that runs this website is HST Kyle. So, big ups to HST. Yo, Kerrigan, thank you for the Prime and the 2 months. Does the store ship? Yes. To Blightly. I don't know where Blightly is, but it ships all over the world. So yeah, it's got you. How does it represent the U.S. With different ethnicities? I'm very glad you asked that question. Haven Hero, thank you for the 2 months. Great question. 1205, yes, man. Thank you for the gifted sub. I like the merch. Yeah, I do too. Thanks for making it. The notification's hilarious, by the way. So which one should we click on? We get to click on one. Chat, you get to pick. Isle, can we make a vote?
The face pack chief just wanted to know if there was some sort of FM hitman that helps with players I want off the payroll that I just can't get rid of. Much love, Master Z. #chair fund.
Oh, thank you so much, Details, for the $5 donation. #chair fund. And much love right back to you. We're going to set up a vote in the chat. We're going to open one ethnicity. You'll be able to see all of them tomorrow, but you're going to be able to open up one ethnicity today. Isle should be here. I thought Isle was here. We have multiple mods here. Somebody's going to set up a poll in a second. Is there some sort of FM hitman that helps weeding players off the payroll? I love that. Thank you for setting. That wasn't the easiest poll to set up. All right. I'm voting too. What ethnicity do I want to show you? Do you only put Can you only put 3 options in a poll? That sucks. I don't want to unduly influence the results, chat. If you get to pick one ethnicity that you get to see before the release of the face pack, you can put 4 max. Fair enough. English. There's no English in here. English fits into the Caucasian section. So the way this was put together, by the way, while the vote goes on, is the people in these folders are from these we basically took every country in the world, sorted them into ethnicities, sorted them into natural ethnicities. And we're going to address countries like the United States in particular, where you have like a lot of different ethnicities in the same country. We're going to address that. But we took those faces and then we had an AI generating feed for each of these ethnicities. And so we had enough faces from the countries that made up these ethnicities in order to AI generate faces for this. This face pack, will it work on FM20? No. Sorry. That's because we have a UI that installs it, Bob, that makes it a little difficult. We could retroactively make it available on FM20. I think we could release a different version that's available on FM20, but on release, it is not available on FM20. It does work perfectly fine with normal face packs. Works No problem at all working with normal face packs, normal anything. It works on saves that have already been started. It'll work on new saves. Obviously, the face pack is 100,000 faces, but because it's AI generated, we can literally make as many faces as we want. All right, you want to see the Yugoslav Greek? You want to see the 49% of the vote in the chat is Yugoslav Greek ethnicity. It drops tomorrow morning. 4:30 in the morning, Eastern Coast of the United States. 9:30 London time is when it drops. Does it change already generated regens? Yes. Yes, it does. How is hair handled? Hair is the only thing that is not matched between the picture and the actual in-game thing. Every single face that you are about to see is not a real person. These people are generated by an AI to fit Greek Yugoslav. We've spent 6 months working on this. This is completely free for you guys. It's just one of the coolest things we've been able to do. You've got different lightings. You've got different facial combinations. This is going to all be available. Every single one of these folders has thousands and thousands of faces in here. The only reason that Football Manager does not do what we have done is because there is no way as of yet to match the hair. I have talked about it with people around Football Manager. I told them my plan, I didn't tell people that actually work at Football Manager, but I told people that know people that work at Football Manager. I told peripheral people, like orbit people. I told them my plan, and they were saying that they don't think Football Manager could do this sort of thing because of the hair. The hair, we can't match the hair up yet. But these are not real people. So,
That's amazing. What about someone born in a different country? Will it go by place of birth?
the next questions, now that we've seen our one ethnicity. Will it go by place of birth? Let me answer that question for you. Let's see. You have to use the editor. We're going to show all players in player search. Sort by name. All right, let's find, I don't know, a French guy. There's one guy that I know I want to use as an example here. Do we not have it on? Did I really turn it off? I think I might have turned it off. I did turn it off. Okay. I have to turn it back on. Oh, no. I set the search parameters wrong. Oh, now we're good. Okay. See, now it's on. So, like, French dude, Serge Akasu. Oh, no, it's still not on. All right, I gotta go turn it. I gotta turn it on real quick. I'm gonna have to, give me a sec. I gotta hide this from you. This is what the whole video is about to tell you to do. I gotta hide this from you. I forgot to turn it on. Naturally, I had so many things going on, I forgot to turn it on. Whatever. That happens. Okay. So let's turn the face pack on, shall we? That's an easy thing to do. Oh wait, Ile's gonna yell at me. I did it again, Ile. I did it again. I seriously did it again. I can't follow my own instructions. I literally can't. I am constitutionally incapable of even following my own instructions. I can't. I just can't do it. I can tell myself a million times how to do it, and I'll mess it up. I'm literally I'm worse than anybody that watches the video and then DMs me later like, I cannot figure it out. I'm like, I can't either, don't worry. That's why my tutorials are so good, because it takes me 48,000 tries to get it right. Okay. There we go. Now I have to go do it. Open Sesame. Okay. Boom. Yes. And select and generates. Done. All right. Close that so that you don't see it until tomorrow, you prying eyes. And now we reload the skin. Weber, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Smoke, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers, guys. Ben, thank you again for the three months. So I promise I'm going to explain everything, but first, like, isn't that super cool? Let's go to general info and let's just scroll. So let's look for somebody that, like, has some, like, ethnic crossover or something going on. Sperry, thank you so much for coming in with the raid. And Joe Patron, welcome to the Hammers. Make sure you guys get in the subscriber section of the Discord. So, like, Ghana, James Agyemang. This dude is obviously from Ghana. Georgia, this dude is, you gotta, like, so how that works is this face pack is not only ethnic identifying. This face pack is not only AI generated faces. This face pack reads skin color. So the first thing that we're talking about, ethnicities in different countries. So say you have a dude that's born in France. You have a dude that is born in France, has no second nationality. His name is Daniel Chalamet, but his skin color is black. The darkest shade of black. Face pack. Darkest shade of black. Pulls from the African face pack. It's sorted in that way. For the different skin color shades to pull from those face packs if they don't match up, with the actual nationality. So you're not going to end up with Musa Sissoko that's pulling from the wrong face pack, right? And if you do, you're not going to, but if you do, there's like a report feature. If one face happens to be out of place, you can report it. I talk about that in the video, just so we can make it better. So I'm just trying to find somebody like that. Like, we've got our Ethiopian. See, he looks from Ethiopia. But we should be able to find somebody like that. It's like a crossover, like Jordan Amalut. Oh, there you go. So Jordan Amalut, if you see here, you can't really see it. You might have to zoom in, but you should at least be able to see the skin color. So when you right click on somebody and you hover over their name, you see their little regen head. Like, you see their little regen head, and you see how his little regen head is black. Well, Jordan Amalu, even though he's from France, he's black. This is a generated face. These are AI generated faces. Has no second nationality. No second nationality. And it's right. Which in my opinion, is the coolest and hardest thing that we've pulled off here. Is Gestalt's incredible writing of the UI to write it down like that. Like that, the more you think about it, the cooler that is. Like, we've built a face pack that is actually so good, it assigns faces to people that don't even have a second nationality. Like, to me, this is probably the coolest part. Like, we've known we were able to do the AI. We know we were able to do the AI generated faces. And again, you guys voted to see the Yugoslav Greek faces. And I mean, these are all not real people. These are all fake people. They don't exist. But they are all in the face pack, right? There they are. We've known we were able to do that for a while. The more recent developments and like the fine tuning is finding someone like Jordan Amelou, who is just a French dude who happens to be black, and still getting the face right. The face pack is 8.3 gigs right now. But since we only need to install the face pack one time, and it works, so it remaps every year. You basically have to do a 45-second process every year, and then you're good. So it's not that this is version 1. We're going to continue to improve it. Since we can print, we can print an unlimited number of faces. We can release different size packs. We can come out with 500,000 faces next week. Because we can print, the people are not aging. I guess that's the next holy grail, is to be able to artificially age people. But we do not have that yet. They get one face, and that's their face. And they're all appropriately aged. They are all males between 30 and 18. But obviously they're AI generated faces, and so you get that. Somebody said you want to see like a South Asian face. I think I saw one up here somewhere. Or maybe I didn't. Because you only map the first couple hundred up here. You got like North African Amara Mari, like distinctly North African, right? It will not, no, so it doesn't update automatically. Every year when your youth intake comes out, you go through a 45-second process, hit a button. We literally have a UI for this. I'm not going to show you it because that's part of you watching the video tomorrow. But there's a UI, there's an app. You open the app, create a profile, and then you have to hit a button. You put the data in the app and hit the button. And then it redoes it for the next year. So when your youth intake hits, you do that. This is 100,000 pictures. Does it work for FM20? Would be very easy for us to make it work for FM20, but getting it to work for FM21 2 days after FM21 came out was enough work for us for now. We will get, I want to say we'll be able to get that FM20, we'll be able to get a retroactive FM20 out in the next 2 weeks or so. So if you're not going to get the new, game. I mean, the updates, does it automatically update? What do you, like with the game updates? That has nothing to do with this. The game updates don't have anything to do with graphics packs and stuff. So look, when I say this is the best regen face pack ever, I mean, no, I don't think anybody'd ever put the team together, and I cannot stress how little I did. Samurai, Gestalt, Chrysler, Riddick, those people, particularly Samurai, I mean, Chrysler's, his role was really crucial, but Gestalt and Samurai's incredible effort to put this together. I just provided the opportunity, kind of the platform for them to do this, and helped orchestrate this. But it's, do we have a South Asian face? Just kind of scroll. Not even a lot of like African faces. Up in the top end of the alphabet for some reason, there's just like nobody there. Hungary, Togo, Colombia, we've got Yasin Ben-Guro. See, like, Colombia is a tricky place, but if you right-click on Yasin Ben-Guro, you see the face is black, and Yasin Ben-Guro gets a black face, even though he's from Colombia. So, like, South America was a very tricky area to figure out. That's where we really realized that we needed to find a way to identify through skin color, through name. So it also identifies through second nationality, it identifies through name, and it identifies through skin color to make sure that it's able to get the right face on there. But the skin color is obviously the most reliable. So like Tunisian. So okay, we didn't map this far down. It's just so I could do it really quickly. We just mapped like these faces. So we get like a dude from Gabon whose name is just absolutely insane. He gets the Gabonese face. Boom. So here's the thing, if you ever, so you would have to do a save, if you wanted to get 128,000 regens in a save, you probably have to do a save for 15 to 20 years. By the time you get to that point in a save, we've probably released a new version of the face pack, maybe an extra large version of the face pack if you have the internet speed to download it that's like 500, 600,000 faces, because we can do that. We can AI generate those faces, we just need to spend the processing power to do it. Can I see a Turkish face? What ethnicity, what base ethnicity group did we put Turkey in? I think we put it in Middle East. I think we put it in Middle East, North Africa. I think we put the Turkish faces in Middle East, North Africa. Because Middle East, South Asia is like a darker complexion. Like we broke it into two. We have Middle East, North Africa, and then Middle East, South Asia, which is a bit darker. Like Lebanon's in Middle East is in Middle East, North Africa. So we broke it into those two parts. Allows you to have a connection with a region. Really rated as a generic one isn't the greatest, and I've seen a lot of duplicates. The generic one, yeah, the one, I mean, considering, like, the difference between the first region face pack that we came out with last year and the region face pack that we're coming out with now, this one, is the difference between a caveman starting a fire in the cave and a jet engine taking off in terms of the firepower. Any occasions where someone is black in the match but white face, is that... No, that's impossible, Roscoe, because it's a skin tone identifier. I mean, if it does happen, then it just missed the skin tone. But it's a skin tone identifier, so you're able to get the skin tone, right? And so you'd never have a dude that's just like, that's got a Scandinavian face and is black as the night sky on the field, right? Like, that's not going to happen, obviously, because you see the skin tone. What ethnicity is Israel? I think Israel, Ayal, do you remember? Ayal, well, one of the people working on the project is actually Israeli. I think it went in Middle East, North Africa. In terms of, that's just the baseline. So people based off their skin tone and will get faces from the other ethnicity packs. Yeah, Middle East, North Africa too. Does face pack affect the real player faces? No, it will not, Pablo. It can work just alongside them. Does this not include, I mean, oh gee, you can map this onto people that aren't regions if you want to. You can totally just map this onto the entire game if you wanted to. You can put this face on, if you included Messi in the data set, you could map it onto them too. Does it work for Mac? It will within the month, Jarno, but on the release day, we just have it working for Windows. But Jarno, I'm serious, within the month, like it already does work on Mac. We're just making sure that we haven't tested the UI nearly enough on Mac, but it will work on Mac and Linux as well. So hopefully we've thought of basically everything. How often will duplicates happen? How do I explain this? So these are computer generated, right? These are computer generated faces. We have trained an AI. We have an AI, artificial intelligence. We have trained it so that when we go in and say, hey, give us a face from this data set, it gives us one of these. And if you just keep pressing that button, you know, you just keep pressing that button, faces keep coming out. So no, there are no duplicates. FM isn't even on Linux, is it? Because we're actually working on a Linux. How does one AI? Excellent question. Yes, they can work on Mac. You can attempt to download the one that comes out tomorrow and figure it out yourself. But the tutorial that's coming out tomorrow on how to install it is not quite there yet. Or for Mac. Like, I'm going to release a different video for Mac. Is there a place where we can donate for this project? See, I asked the guys that worked on it. I literally tried to pay them. But all I've done is pay for the server space and stuff that... I've paid for the server space for the people that needed the server space to be able to operate it. That was my investment into it. And bringing these people together to work on it. That's all I've done. But they're not paid in exposure. I insisted on telling you guys who actually did this. I didn't do this. I gave other people the tools to do this. I don't have the brain power to do this, right? Unpaid workers. No, it's just like a labor of love. Want to mention the in-game editor caveat? No, I mean that's for the stuff for the tutorial. I mentioned it all in the video. The video is like 25 minutes long. And so what we're talking about now is just touching on the surface of what I talk about in the video that comes out tomorrow. Yeah, if you want to... I haven't put in enough thought on that to answer that question. Where do you want to donate if you donate to the project? Obviously, money that comes into the channel is invested into projects like this, but it's also invested in getting takeout Chinese food. So, like, I can't guarantee that the money that comes in straight through this channel is going to go to the project. So, like, it could just, it could go to paying for the server space for this project, or for the unpaid workers. No, I know. But then I'm like, so then what do I do? Do I set up a... I was there. I tried to pay Gestalt again this morning. I was like, dude, take this money. Because Gestalt fixed a bug. We weren't going to be able to come out with it. And I was like, Gestalt, like, we need to try and figure out how to fix this bug. And then I woke up the next morning. He was like, I fixed it. I'm like, dude, I'm PayPaling you something. He's like, no, man, don't worry about it. I was like, okay. Man straight up refused. So that's why, like, Nero, theoretically, then yes. I wanted to put my own face in it, but honestly, like, nah, this is just... How long would it take you to map a full year of regens? Like, to put it into the game? 2 minutes, probably. Minute, 2 minutes. Might depend on your computer, but I don't think it does. Z isn't wrong. I was a witness to it. Yeah. So I think the best way to support the project is to use it. Use the face pack. You have friends that play FM, then tell them about it. That's the best way to support the project. Be a part of the community, be in the Discord, become a hammer. Because the more that allows us to do more. Basically, how much storage does this use up? 8.3 gigabytes. The developer's faces in it, that would be hilarious, but no. Can we put a photo of our own into the folder and assign it to a player? I don't think you can assign it to a specific player, but yeah, if you wanted to take... Actually, I don't know. No. No, that wouldn't work. Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Because these are coded for the computer to be able to read. They're coded for the computer to be able to read the ethnicity of the photo. So if you put your photo in there and don't title it properly, I don't think it'll work. I'm not the guy that designed the AI. Or I'm not the UI. There's a lot of eyes going on. I didn't design the user interface, but... the face with different hairstyles, like long hair, for instance. I want a Carlos Valdez. Yeah, I mean, they're... no. No, there's not. Best I understand it. So, like... the way the AI generated faces work, so you get hair like this, right? So it's not all like shaved head, super close to the head, nothing going on. It comes out tomorrow morning. You're not going to convince me they're not real? How about this? Give me a sec. I can convince you they're not real. Watch. I can show you the process, what we've been doing the last 6 months. So these faces are basic AI generated faces. But yeah, no long flowing locks. Because the way that the program works is basically like an aggregation. So you get a lot of variety in terms of what the faces look like. But a lot of the long hair, animating the long hair in the AI, like shoulder length hair, man bun, long dreads, like that's not in the game. So these are fake faces, right? These are not real people. These are computer generated faces. Some of them are like super messed up, but it's kind of funny, right? Bottom left is super cursed. Yeah, there's some scuffed faces. This dude's got like fingers in his face. So this is an aggregation of like hundreds of thousands of faces. And so what we do is we would go in and we introduce our photo set. And over 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 and hundreds of thousands of times we introduce our photo set, and slowly but surely the AI takes these faces and turns them into player faces that we want for our data set. Now obviously then we go through and we go scuffed, 100% scuffed. But like this one, yes, right? And so as you introduce the faces from your data set, the faces that you start with turn into the faces that you want. And you can like pick one person to look at and watch the transformation. So like you watch this one up here. It's this girl with this hat on. We start introducing the faces and that turns into a dude. His hair's moving all around. And that is a picture of somebody who is not real that is in the face pack. This is not a GIF. This is this is me. No, you don't want to see what I'm doing, dude. This is me just hitting the arrow key really fast, okay? This is not a GIF. This is like I'm literally just hitting the arrow key going through a bunch of pictures. We're low budget, okay? It's like, can we get this GIF? Like, no. It's a bunch of pictures, dude. Hey, look, I don't need a fancy keyboard. Here's the way I look at it, right? The way I always try and invest money that comes into the channel to make things better. With me having a super cool keyboard, make the videos or streams any better for you? No. So I bought this at Walmart for $10. But I'll spend $1,500 on a camera. You know, it's a low budget gift, yeah. What's the name of the program? See, it's not just one program. This required a couple of different people using their yeah, Westbury's like, okay, I'm convinced. Yeah, so that's how they're created. And then you go through and you tell the computer, you're like, hey, when you did this process, that doesn't look right. When you did this process, it didn't come out right. When you did this process, it didn't come out right. This dude looks a little inbred, but he's fine. Right? Like this dude also looks a little scuffed, but he's probably an actual human being. So it's a combination of processing power, a couple of different things. These were just, so we would just look at sheets of these. And we would just generate sheets of these faces. And then eventually we got to a point where we were able to, and you guys voted for You Go Greek, where now all of a sudden all of the faces just look good. And that's it. 6 months? You're scuffed! I am. Can you use these on staff members? Yeah, a little ingenuity. If you pulled the staff data from the game the way that we talk about in the video that comes out tomorrow, then yeah. That dude is hot. Dude's kind of hunky. It's a shame he's not real. That dude kind of looks like John Mayer. Did FM break? I don't think so. Can you make a... Yeah, we could do the same thing for a women's face pack. Since we already have the UI designed, we know how to apply it to the game. So whenever Football Manager decides, I'm assuming eventually it's going to come out with a female version of the game, then you'd be able to do women too. Kind of does look like John Mayer. This is Sparta! I feel that vibe. There's going to be someone in the world that looks identical. You think that, but subtle variations in what people look like are in the billions. I mean, how many different variations go from that face to that face? How many different variations make the... It is insane, though. I mean, sometimes I still look at them and I'm like, it's hard to believe they're not real. Am I allowed to flip? Am I come across a face that looks like mine? Yeah. Yeah, but if the entire data set has long kind of female hair, then it'll be easy. Because then you'd be working off that. The problem is vast majority of dudes don't have long hair, so it gets weeded out as the AI learns. Should I start a new save? So if you continue your beta save, the opponent's never going to be giving team talks. What's up? I love this gaming community. Amen. Right? They look scary real. I saw my face and Z said it looked scuffed, bro. Bro. Yeah, if you're like Greek or from the former Yugoslavia, like the Balkans. These people probably, hopefully, look like your neighbors, right? I mean, I know that there are aggregations of a data set of people that are your neighbors, so. Can this program fix my dumb face? Do you have them all up on your wall? No. Can I see how it looks in the player's profile page? Yeah, that's what we were doing earlier. So Sufyan Afkir's Moroccan. He's Moroccan your socks off. Right there. Boom. Our beta save scuffed. I mean, I don't know if they've been able to update the opponents giving team talks and you can continue your save. That's probably in the patch notes. This face pack is for regens, yes. So, like, that's Sufyan Afkir. He definitely looks Moroccan. We have Uruguayan Bruno Afonso, who is black. Bruno Afonso. Then we have Brazilian Adizio. He's a white dude. And he is a white dude. So Bruno Adizio, the white hombre. And then we have Eric Adeboyega, who's Nigerian. That is a light skin color for a Brazilian that came in there. Good center back, though. Real Carahenya's Amari Acuna. Black dude. Yeah, see, UConn did. That's we're starting to answer the same questions kind of over and over again. But yes, it does work. It's got a skin color identifier. So even if you've got, we found a French dude earlier. He's a little farther down, I think. Serge Akasu. No, didn't he have a name that started with a C? No, it's Amalou. Jordan Amalou is a French dude. He has no second nationality. The only identifying factor for the face that Jordan Amalou got is the fact that his regen skin is black. Yeah, so that's that. Will it become self-aware? Did you watch Game of Thrones? And if yes, thoughts? Loved it. Look, for a show to be able to capture my interest for that long, even if the ending was a little weird. See, that dude looks Algerian. This is just, it's so cool. I've gone through and just clicked through for hours just because I can. Nestor Alsbach, name identifier. This dude looks German as hell. It's so cool. Somalian Hassan Ali. Rockin'. Is there a way to add your own face into the pack, and how would you do it? If you wanted to add your own face to the pack, I'm not saying this would work, and Gestalt's gonna just absolutely murder me for trying to come up with a solution. Go to the ethnic pack that you're in, wherever pack you happen to be in. Find a picture like Yugo Greek 8079. Look at exactly how this is formatted. I mean, literally, go to rename and copy this and paste it somewhere. Delete this face and then paste yourself in and rename the picture of you with that exact title, including capitalizations, right? So capital Y Yugo, capital G Greek, and the exact number, and it should work. So then if you're Croatian, then you would be in the Yugo Greek group, yes. You are tripping, WhatsApp. They did not have the same face. It is not possible to get two players with the same face, no. Because their AI generated every single face in the pack is different. Can we replace every American with Zealand's face? Yes. Yes, you can. It does work with other face packs. So, again, we're starting to answer questions like... we're starting to answer questions that we've answered before, but even if they're twins, there's no twins. It's available for download tomorrow. Do you have that of all countries? We have these ethnicities. Every country in the world has been filed under one of these ethnic groups. So we're able to get a large enough subset for faces for each of these groups. The one omission to me is like we don't really have a Samoan. We don't really have like a Samoan vibe. I can't remember where we decided to put the Samoans. I actually don't remember. How much does this slow the game? It won't. Once it's loaded in, it won't slow the game. 271 might slow your computer if you got 8 gigs of free space. Then yeah, of course it's free. Absolutely free and available for everybody to use. Yeah. Yes, that the point of the video tomorrow is in part to walk you through the install process. What about white people from South Africa? Oh, let's see. But yeah, I mean, it's got a skin tone identifier. Do we have any South Africans that are like... So I only applied it to a small set just so I could do it real quick on stream. I don't know if we have any South Africans in here so I can like illustrate it exactly for you. The Boubacar Konde. God, this is beautiful. The Georgian Dmitry Akhmedov. Huh, so it is really light skinned. Yeah, Georgia's in the Eastern European Central Asian subset. Might need to put that in the Middle East North Africa subset. Maybe. Georgia's so unique. The Caucasus are so unique that might not be perfectly captured by it. I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't think we have any South Africans that I loaded through when we just kind of loaded it real quick. I don't know. I don't know what we put Tuvalu under. I should know, but I don't. So no more white faces for players from Nigeria. Yes. And Asia, same thing. Everybody in South Korea will not have a white face like our old face pack. Yeah, I know. Aging, right, is insane. Thank you, Z and the team. I mean, the love you guys have shown today, I'm going to pass on to Sam and Gestalt, who I don't know if they've been able to watch. I know they're all over the world. And Riddick and Chrysler. Are USA faces mixed? I mean, yeah. So, like, the example we keep showing is this guy. I know people are rolling in, and then you ask questions, and... where's our boy? There's a French guy that illustrates that the United States faces will also be... accurate. His name is Jordan Amalou. And Jordan Amalou has no second nationality. He does not have a name that is particularly, like... name identifying. You can't just pick it out and say this dude's like African. But when you right click on Jordan Amalou, you can see his little regen face right here, right there. He is black. And so the face pack picks up on that, and that is Jordan Amalou's face. Thank you, Jeff. What would it do on a network save? Is it different for each person playing? Yes. Yes, it would be different for each person playing in a network save. So then yes, US faces the United States would be wildly mixed in terms of skin code. How many years into save until you run out of unique faces? So 128,000 faces, 128,000 regens. Obviously, sort of for ethnicity, you'd probably be at like 80, 90,000 regens before you run out of one ethnicity or something. Probably looking at a decade in. Like a decade into the game. If you're playing, I mean, a full database. Like a completely full database, you're probably looking at a decade in. Anywhere, depending on the size of the database after that, then it's gone. So you explain the issue with the long hair. So the way the AI works over thousands of redos. So like you basically redo it thousands and thousands and thousands of times, and the AI gets better at making the faces every time because you go through and say, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Like, here's the normal construct of a face. There are the vast majority of dudes that aren't on Leeds United have short hair. And so when you're aggregating, which means you're like bringing all of this stuff together to find the average, then you're finding the average in a million different directions, but you've created this data set of like, this is how you make a face, and then it goes through the database and picks out like, we're going to put this pixel here, this pixel here. Long hair gets cut out of that. Does AI hate you for this? I hope not. When they take over the world, that's going to be a problem. They might. What time do we expect the video? 4:30 a.m. tomorrow, baby. 4:30 a.m. tomorrow, the video's coming out. The video is coming out at 4:30 a.m. It's true. It's true. Yo, that's New York time, 9:30 a.m. London time. If you did a batch with only long-haired people in the generator, would it work? Theoretically, yes. But the issue is, Oscaroff, we would need an insanely large number of pictures of people with long hair for each of the ethnicities, right? You would need each of the ethnicities with long hair. Have you had any contact with SI about this? I've had contact with like peripheral people, not directly with SI about it, no. But I know that it's fine. This is actually much more morally sound than any other face pack I've released because it doesn't use real people. It doesn't mess with any weird thing in the game. You know, it doesn't break. It's not, there's no way it could break the game if that's the other part of the question. But it's actually the most morally responsible thing ever because we're not using anybody's actual face. None of these people exist. How will you know that the players are regens? The faces look like real people. You won't. The age? Yeah, there's actually no legal issue with this one whatsoever. We have nearly 100 people in the Reddit. Oh, that's true, guys. If anybody's a big Reddit fan, somebody made a Reddit the other day, and I don't really know how it works. Like, I'm on Reddit, but I don't really know how you, like... You run the Reddit. I tweeted something about it. Where is it? Here? No. That's the Football Manager review. There it is. There's a Reddit called I Simp for Zealand that has 81 people in it. And they just like... So they posted the Hall of Fame. They've got... They're making fun of me, which I can appreciate. I upvoted. I upvoted this meme. Something definitely not new is this new. It was one video, okay? It was one video. Wow, I didn't get an upvote. What am I upvoting? Need your help for my save. The Zealand merch? Oh, that's, yeah. I'll upvote the Zealand merch. This won't apply to real people that don't have a pick in the game. Blown, you can map this to anyone. If you include them in the data set as explained in the video tomorrow, Blown, you can map a face onto anyone you want. I'm off, Z. It's midnight and I'm shattered, but oh, safety. You're all good, man. I'll see you soon. Is this going to be similar to use? I've used face packs before. Kind of. Watch the video tomorrow, Nate, and if you think you can figure it out on your own before we release the Mac video, then go for it. You're welcome to it. The American football one. Oh, though this one, I don't think I look like this guy. I really don't think I look like this guy. I know I'm a very generic white dude. I'll give you the upvote, but I don't think I look like that guy. That's literally you, bro. How difficult is it to install from 1 to a 10? 3. It's not hard. He looks like a clapped version of you. Tough out there. So that's the Reddit. If you want to be in there and post memes about me and make fun of me, then go for it. You can. That's the link for it. I don't really know how to work a Reddit and set up a Reddit. But it's super cool that somebody set it up. You know, you look like a regen. I kind of do, don't I? So here's the unfortunate bit. This is basically all we're able to do on stream today. As you guys were probably aware, it took us so long. We were working another kink out of the face pack, and the face pack is actually going to be done. The UI is going to be completely debugged literally an hour before it comes out, because that's when the guy that's designing it, or the lead guy that works on the UI for the project, the user interface, to help install it, because you'd have to do a million things if we didn't have the UI, but the UI helps do the vast majority of it. He is able to get back to his computer that has all these files on it an hour before it comes out. So he's going to be racing to finish it and get it up in time. He knows he can do it. He has the code written. He just needs to find the place and put it in. And so that's what I was dealing with. That's why the stream couldn't start for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. But if you guys haven't looked already, this is the official merch store drop. It is now out. It is now available. We had a bunch of people buying stuff earlier, which was setting off that super funny notification above me. All of this stuff is super cool. I own all of it. It is very soft. And you know, I wouldn't have done it otherwise. I don't affiliate or work with people that I don't think are going to add value for you. I had a bunch of people ask about this sort of thing, and High Score reached out to me and had this just great plan in mind, and we've gone for it. We're eventually going to be super sexy pictures of somebody wearing each one of these lovely items. And when I get home, I'm going to do some modeling. This is my brother, yeah. That's my brother modeling a beautiful. This is my grandpa modeling it, and my dog, well, my family's dog. And then that's the Jeffrey. We have Mom Bot and the Jeffrey. Those are the parentals. What do I think of FM21? Well, we're going to be playing the full version of the game soon enough. And what's particularly sad is that we had to spend the extra time working to make sure we got the face pack right there now so that we could get it to you guys tomorrow. Is that this is the last stream for a week. I've been streaming 4 days a week for really since March. This is the longest break I'm going to be taking from streaming. I'm fairly certain. Dry Punk Linus, thank you again for the 5 gifted subs. Welcome to X-Trem. Welcome to the Hammers. So it's going to be weird for me. It's going to be weird for me. I'm going to be away for basically a week. But like I said, Thanksgiving, we've got the week of togetherness, the week of collaboration, the week of coming together. I haven't decided what I'm going to call it. We have 3 collaboration videos that are going to come out this week with 3 people that you definitely want me making videos with that are going to be entertaining. Hoyt, thank you for the 6 months. Congrats on the Silver Bacon, Hoyt 1. Welcome back. And then Reed dropping a 5 gifted, The 5 gifted sub bomb from Reed, the Mead. Hype train up to 60% level 2. The scam train's on the way. But yeah, so I'm going to have a week off. We've got collaboration videos all week to celebrate Thanksgiving, coming together with a couple of different creators and one person that's not even a creator. Zealand Bella Delphine collab. Yes. Yeah, I made a video with Bella Delphine. Doesn't that sound right? Yeah, but I actually have one more lab hour that I have to get to because on Tuesdays I'm always streaming before class, and even though it's my last day of class, I still have to actually get to the class. Don't cry, man. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. I don't know what to do because I've already filmed the videos, right? And I'm just, what do you do when you're not streaming and stuff? So the merch is out. The face pack comes out tomorrow morning, and you tuned in and you were able to get a first look at it. We're going to raid somebody. We're going to look to make their night. We're going to go raiding. We always raid somebody. Almost always raid somebody. We like making days, right? We do. We like making days. Who wouldn't like making days? Oh, we're going to raid my friend Davey. I love Davey. We're raiding Davey. Davey's a bro. Davey's a bro. The mom bot is actually my mom, yes. Joe Patrol, thank you for converting your Prime to a tier 1. You know I would normally keep this rolling, but I always would love to stream for... I think I could say I always would love to stream for at least like 4.5 hours. Then sometimes I get hungry if I don't have food lined up to keep the stream going. But I knew we were going to have to try and fit this stream in because we were fixing the face pack issues that have been fixed. And more like making Dave's. Yeah, so Davey, this guy is a CSGO pro. He is a professional CSGO player who plays Football Manager. He's streaming Football Manager right now. He's Canadian, and he's just a really funny dude. He likes Football Manager, and so we developed a relationship because he likes Football Manager, and so he just messaged me one time and was like, "Hey, he like had a question or something," and I was like, "Wait, you play like?" esports and stuff. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, Zealand. Enjoy having him home, Bombot. True. I am flying home tomorrow. I'm going to be very, very safe about that. I got my departure COVID test, came back negative, feeling great. So you guys have a great time with Davey. Let me know what you think of the face pack when it comes out tomorrow and you're able to check out all them fake faces. That's it. I've been sitting on that for 6 months. And now it is almost over to you. All right, Dave. Davey, we're coming in hot, boy. You think you can hear me? Happy, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, happy Wednesday tomorrow. And happy Thursday after that. I'll see you guys in, a week?
He went to Lech Poznan. Or one of those Polish teams. I thought he left and went to one of the Polish teams. Oh, Zealand, no way. No way. Z's coming with the raid. Big man. Big man. All right, listen, I need to tamper expectations here a little bit for you Zealand viewers, all right? He is significantly better at this game than me, okay? We're struggling with Gladbach right now. We are struggling. What the fuck is that copy pasta? What in the fuck is that copy pasta? Oh, that's tragic. That's absolutely tragic, to be fair.